Once upon a time in the bustling town of Muncie, everyone's favorite lasagna-loving cat, Garfield, found himself tangled in an adventure like no other. It all began on a sunny morning when John, Garfield's hapless but loving owner, decided to take Garfield and Odie, their hyperactive pup, on a camping trip. "We're going to Rough Woods," announced John excitedly, holding up a map that looked like it was drawn by a very confused pirate. Garfield, who much preferred the comfort of his old, saggy couch to the wild outdoors, rolled his eyes and muttered, "Great. Bug bites and bad food." Odie, on the other hand, jumped around in circles, barking happily. By noon, they reached the campsite deep in Rough Woods. The air was fresh, the trees tall, and the ground covered in crunchy leaves. "This is nature," exclaimed John, setting up the tent with boundless enthusiasm. Garfield, not sharing John's fervor, lay sprawled on a comfy blanket, hoping to sleep through it all. But little did Garfield know, there was a mysterious legend about these woods, and he was about to find himself right in the middle of it. In Rough Woods, it was told that a hidden treasure was buried somewhere, a treasure that turned anyone who found it into the wisest being on earth. Most thought it was just a fairy tale for kids, but a young, ambitious squirrel named Hazel believed every word. Hazel was pint-sized but full of courage. She had spent countless hours studying an ancient map hidden in her treehouse. That very evening, she spotted an unusual sight: Garfield's bright orange fur among the greens and browns of the forest. Nudging her brother Nutty, she chirped, "Look. We have visitors. Maybe they can help us find the treasure." Nutty, as his name suggested, was a bit scatterbrained but always up for an adventure. "Let's go meet them," he said, scampering down the tree. Meanwhile, Garfield had just sunk his claws into a book John had packed about birdwatching when Hazel and Nutty swooped in. "Excuse me," said Hazel, her voice as small as a whisper but with determination sparkling in her eyes. "Are you Garfield?" "Depends," Garfield replied. "Do you have lasagna?" "I have something even better, a treasure map," answered Hazel. With not much else to do and his curiosity piqued, Garfield decided to follow the squirrels. They set off toward the heart of Rough Woods. The map led them through a series of clues hidden in tree knots, mysterious rock formations, and even under ancient toadstools that glowed when moonlight hit them. Along the way, Odie chased squirrels, discovered mushrooms, and got his nose stuck in a hollow log, not once but thrice. John followed clumsily, taking lots of photos with his old-fashioned camera. Every step forward seemed to immerse them deeper into a magical realm where fireflies danced like floating lanterns and the trees whispered secrets to those willing to listen. Finally, after what felt like hours, they reached a massive oak tree adorned with ancient carvings. The carvings depicted animals from ages long past, revealing the tree's age as centuries old.